So good morning, everyone. And as we discussed that, I think in some of the previous class, some of the students have told that one writing section question that is from Attila is left. Somebody has told me that ma'am, Attila's writing skill is left. Am I correct? Anyone? Okay, let me.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so should first of all we will try to finish that question, the writing skill. Can you just anyone will read from it for me? Writing skill wala question mere liye ek baar pad lo, and then we'll have today not if passive voice is finished, then it's completely fine. No, conditional is fine, but I would like to have some discussion on that particular topic about the conception of conditionals. If everyone is familiar with the conditionals, very good. Then it's okay. Let me just check this condition. 1 second.
मैम हम लोग का चैप्टर 11 का लाइफ स्किल्स नहीं हुआ था अभी.
Name of the chapter?
In the case of copied question papers का life skills.
Are you sleeping yesterday? Are you sleeping yesterday? You were in the class or not? Yesterday we have done both the writing skill questions. है ना दिव्या?
Ma'am, life skills.
Life skills are the question that are for you. Life skill खुद से attempt करने के लिए होता है. Everything will teacher not do. The value and the life skill. I can explain you, but you have to write that question yourself. Just read the question, I will explain you. Read the question. Anyone read the question of the last chapter, life skill questions. We have some discussions on that. Koi bhi padho. Siddharth, unmute yourself and read the question. Siddharth Gupta.
Yes, ma'am.
Can you just read the life skill question of the case of copy question paper?
Okay, ma'am. Life skills. A. You have found a pen drive of one of your teachers. It has the question papers for the coming exams. What will you do in such a situation?
Read it again.
And this is.
Read it again.
You have found a pen drive of one of your teachers. It has the question papers for the coming exams. Okay. What will you do in such a situation?
Now, see, what should I give you in this? Is it nice to give the answer of this question to you? You should attempt this one. And aapka personal, that will be your personal feeling, personal interest, how you are going to behave. Every individual has its own personality, own perspectives of looking forward. So it can't be the same answer. किसी का मन होगा कि पेन ड्राइव रख ले, किसी का मन होगा कि पेन ड्राइव टीचर को वापस कर दो, किसी का मन होगा पहले पेन ड्राइव खोल के क्वेश्चन को पढ़ ले और तब टीचर को वापस कर ले. So that depends on you. You will choose. You are going with which option, है ना? So that's the thing. कि आपके को कहीं से कोई एक ऐसा पेन ड्राइव मिला है जो आपके किसी टीचर का है जिसमें होने वाले एग्जाम्स के क्वेश्चंस हैं, आप कैसे बिहेव करो. So that depends on you. ठीक है? That's okay. So I think we will do the Attila's writing skill question first. Then we'll have a small discussion on conditionals. Okay. Who will read for me? Anchit. Anchit, read the question of writing skill of Attila. Attila का writing skill question मेरे लिए आप पढ़िए.
Ma'am, page number.
Page number. Attila चैप्टर खोलो, उसमें जो राइटिंग स्किल का क्वेश्चन है वो पढ़ो. I think it's a letter. I think it's a letter. Anchit, you didn't find?
Yes, ma'am.
Pado beta.
नहीं.
Okay, who will read? Adivya. Adivya, okay, go ahead. Go ahead. Adivya, unmute yourself and read the question.
Yes, ma'am. All children can be made to see through their mistakes by speaking to them. Discuss with your partner.
This is the writing skill of Attila.
Ma'am, life skills.
I'm talking about writing skill of Attila. Attila chapter का writing skill पढ़िए.
Imagine yourself to be a news reporter who witnessed Attila blocking the way of Ranga and helping the police catch the thief. Write a newspaper report describing the brave act of Attila.
Why it is different from mine? So, can you just chat? If I should give you the chat option, can anyone will write me the question? I'm not able to understand actually. Repeat the question again.
Yes, Mama.
Something. है ना? We used to report an incident or event which is already happened. रिपोर्ट राइटिंग क्या होता है? रिपोर्ट राइटिंग एक ऐसा माध्यम है किसी चीज को बताने का जिसमें किसी हुए हुए घटना, जो घटना हो चुका है, कोई थर्ड पर्सन उसके बारे में बता रहा है. जो रंगा और अटीला का जो इंसिडेंट हम लोगों ने देखा था, अटीला was in the mood or in the scenario that he wanted to be the medium, become a medium जिसको through रंगा को पुलिस पकड़ ले. He was following रंगा because he loved him, है ना? He was loving his company. रंगा के company को वो enjoy कर रहा था, है ना? But unfortunately it happens that रंगा was in the trap of police and he was behind the bar. और ये सारी घटना कोई एक तीसरा रिपोर्टर है जो वो देख रहा था, और उसके लिए रंगा was the thief and पुलिस उसको पकड़ी with the help of the dog, है ना? So the dog Attila was just like a hero for him. तो इसको लिखने का एक प्रॉपर फॉर्मेट होगा. आप कभी न्यूज़पेपर अगर आप पढ़ते होंगे तो न्यूज़पेपर में आपने देखा होगा स्टार्टिंग किसी खबर का जब होता है तो विथ प्लेस, नेम ऑफ प्लेस, है ना, डेट एंड टाइम, समटाइम्स टाइम, है ना, डे, डेट एंड प्लेस, है ना. और ये जितने भी स्टेटमेंट्स होते हैं ये सब के सब हमारे इनडायरेक्ट स्पीच में होते हैं. यानी परफेक्ट टेंस, टेंस जो होता है हमारा वो पास्ट परफेक्ट टेंस होता है. Whatever the sentences we use to write in our report writing will be not in simple present, not in continuous, because this incident is already happened. तो वो जितने भी sentence आप लिखोगे वो सब perfect tenses में ही आप लिखेंगे, है ना. एक कोशिश करना आप लोग खुद से करने का. अगर if it is not possible तो फिर आप मेरे से बताना. फिर जैसे बाकी के मैंने लिखवाए हैं आपको बस नहीं लिखवा दूंगी आपको, है ना. And I told that today I'm going to discuss with something about conditionals. So let me see first कि कितने बच्चों को conditionals के बारे में कोई भी आइडिया है या नहीं है. जिन बच्चों, पहले तो ये जो इतने हैंड रेज दिख रहे हैं मेरे सामने में, that is of आदिव्य, तन्वी, सिद्धार्थ and प्रभात, just remove your hand raising symbol and then we'll have some more. Now, those who are aware of the term conditionals in English grammar, raise your hand. If I should ask you, what is a conditional sentence? How many students know? Can give me? How many students can make me familiar about conditionals? Just raise your hand. Am I audible for everyone? Am I audible for everyone? Okay. So, Adivya? If चलो अब अगर आप unmute हो तो can you tell me what are conditional sentences?
Ma'am, conditionals are those.
What happened? Tanvi, unmute yourself. Tell me.
Conditionals are those sentences which help us know what will someone do if such a condition is given to them.
And how we are going to understand that this is a conditional sentence?
For example, if it gives sentences for options also, like if I had done my work, I could have gone to play.
See, since you all are in class 6, and if I had given you the option of raising hand, nobody has raised their hand. तो मैं तो ये मान के चलूंगी कि अभी फिलहाल कोई भी nobody is. Yes. Anyone wants to say something? No. I could get my use of some voices. Okay, students. Now see, it gives me a symbol that I think nothing is given you about the conditional sentences. जो मुझे okay, Siddharth Gupta. Okay. Yes, Siddharth, unmute yourself.
Yes, ma'am.
Wow. You want to?
Yes, ma'am. Conditional is a clause or sentence that shows that something is true or happens only if something else is true.
Okay, correct. Basically, the three of you have given me an answer. That's okay. But I want to give you some more for everyone. Those who are not able to give the answer, है ना? ठीक है. एक छोटा सा conception ले लो आप लोग, है ना? बाकी तो हम लोग करेंगे ही. इसके worksheets आपके हो ही चुके हैं और मैं कोशिश करती हूँ कि आपके do it yourself में आपको करवा दूँ. I have few slides for you, which I want to share with you for explaining these conditions. And I will assure you that this is definitely going to work you in your further classes in like 7 and 8. So let's see. Let's have a look about conditional sentences. So what are conditional sentences? A conditional sentence is a sentence that expresses a condition. Conditional sentences are made up. Ansh, what about these things? It's not required. Ansh, just remove these lines. These are not required. Very good. Some of the students. See, conditional sentences ऐसे sentences को बोलते हैं बच्चों जहाँ पे हमारा result या action वो हर एक चीज एक particular condition पे depend करता है ना? Condition, suppose if I will work hard, I will get good marks, है ना? For getting good marks, what I have to do? I have to make sure that I should work hard, है ना? So these types of sentences, when you saw Adivya and Siddharth, can you please, if you want to say something, then it's okay. अगर नहीं बोलना तो ये hand raising का symbol please इसको हटा लो. So generally, conditional sentences begins with if, है ना? But और भी सारे होते हैं जैसे एक unless भी conditional sentences में ही लगते हैं. So see, conditional sentences are made up of two clauses. Now, anyone who wants to answer what are clauses? What are clauses? What is this? Clauses. Adivya, unmute yourself. Adivya?
Yes, ma'am.
What are clauses? You raise your hand.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, a clauses is a group of words that contains a verb that have relations with the subject.
See what happens. Basically, clauses are obviously they are group of words. Generally, हम group of words which used to give us a good meaning or complete meaning is called sentence. ये general definition है जो आप लोग सब लोग जानते हो, है ना? सब लोग जानते हो कि शब्द सलोनी, you are not interested in having the concept, then leave the class. अगर मोबाइल से खेलना है तो not necessary to be in the class. क्लास में हो, कुछ सिखा रही हूँ, समझा रही हूँ, प्लीज समझो. तो जनरल डेफिनेशन जब हम सेंटेंस का देखते हैं तो हम लोग देखते हैं कि ग्रुप ऑफ वर्ड्स है ना, which gives us a complete meaning. See, clauses are also in the same way. When we are having a long statement, है ना, और a complex statement, sentence, जो बड़े हैं, लंबे sentences होते हैं, आप उसको देखोगे क्लियरली कि they are having few parts, है ना. So clauses are basically parts of long sentences. Clauses are parts of long sentences, and obviously they are having their own verb. है ना. बेसिकली कि सेंटेंस का एक स्ट्रक्चर अगर आप देखते हो तो सेंटेंस का स्ट्रक्चर क्या होता है? सब्जेक्ट प्लस वर्ब प्लस ऑब्जेक्ट, है ना, या प्रेडिकेट. आपका यही स्ट्रक्चर होता है एक बेसिक फॉर्मेट सेंटेंस का. तो क्लॉजेस जो होते हैं बच्चों, ये भी एक तरह से सेंटेंस होते हैं, बट नॉट, दे आर नॉट अ कंप्लीट सेंटेंस, दे आर पार्ट ऑफ सेंटेंस. Clauses are part of long sentences. So in a conditional sentences, you will clearly find that the sentence is having few clauses in it. Okay? So conditional sentences are made up of two clauses. One clause beginning with if, that is called if clause. ठीक है, इसको हम बोलते हैं if clause. जिस पार्ट में सेंटेंस की जिस पार्ट में if लगा होता है उसको हम disconnected today. The weather is so I was explaining you that conditional sentences are having basically two parts. One part where there is if. नींद नहीं आनी चाहिए ना किसी को भी. It's not boring. Alia? Been disconnected. No. And the second part is called the main clause. Like for example, look at the example here. If it rains, I will stay at home. See, there is a condition. मेरे घर पे रुकने का कंडीशन है कि बारिश हो. अगर बारिश होगी तो मैं घर पे रहूंगा. If it rains, I will stay at home. Now this part is known as if clause, and the second part, I will stay at home, is your main clause. Can you see the basically this one conditional sentence, है ना? मेरा घर पे रुकना डिपेंड करता है किस पे? बारिश के होने पे, है ना. यानी अगर ये एक्शन होगा तो ये मेरा रिजल्ट होगा, और मेरे इस एक्शन के लिए this condition का होना, मतलब both the action and the results depends on a particular condition, and that is for conditional sentences. Now next example is I will stay. It's not necessary ये जो if clause होता है, जैसे मैंने कहा कि use of if is necessary in all the conditional sentences. If, unless, and one more word is there, I will show it to you, वो भी बताऊंगी. ये conditionals में होना बहुत नेसेसरी होता है. ठीक है, कंडीशन जिस भी सेंटेंस में आप इफ का यूज देखो आप समझ जाओ कि ये एक तरह का कंडीशनल सेंटेंस ही है. हाँ, ये जरूर है कि दैट इफ क्लॉज could be in the beginning and it could be at the next section or the end section, है ना? Now these conditional sentences are of 4 types. Conditional sentences आप चाहो तो आप लिख सकते हो, it will help you. कुमार अभिनव, I'm not narrating any story right now. मैं कोई कहानी नहीं सुना रही हूँ जिसको आप enjoy कर रहे हो by laughing and this and that. Neither I'm showing you any video. We are having a small discussion.
You are muted.
Thank you. Sorry. Okay. I'm sorry. Today the class is getting, this is the second time I'm disconnected. So this happened. Because Anna, it's got, sometimes for a teacher, it's very irritated when I'm trying to give you something. These things are already discussed, Adivya. These things are discussed in your class?
Yes, ma'am.
Types of sentences, this conditional sentences?
Yes, ma'am.
She told you?
Yes.
So what about zero conditions? Can you just explain it to me? What is zero condition sentence?
Ma'am has started with the first conditionals.
She didn't explain you about zero conditions. Renu ma'am has
No, ma'am.
Renu ma'am has given you about the first conditions. Or Shilpa?
Ma'am, Shilpa ma'am.
Okay, she started from first conditional. So this is a new thing for you? Zero conditions? एक नया चीज है आपके लिए? So just listen it, है ना? I will explain it to you. मैं बताऊंगी ये actually है क्या? So zero conditionals, first condition, second condition, and the third condition. Let's see what is zero conditional sentences. This is zero conditionals. See, what do you observe, everyone? Look at the slide, which is describing you about zero conditional sentences. Now, already I told you that conditional sentences are something in which there is a presence of a condition, particular conditions for action and the results, where our action is dependent on a certain condition. Now about zero conditionals, just look at the which I have written here. With zero conditionals, we express a general truth or we give advice, है ना? हम किसी को कुछ सलाह देते हैं, सुझाव देते हैं, तो वो जिस तरह से करते हैं उसको हम लोग बोलते हैं जीरो कंडीशनल्स. जैसे यहाँ देखो, है ना? एक सिंपल सी बात है. If you don't water flowers, they die. Again, you can see the sentence is clearly divided into 2 parts. And in the first, so look at the slide. Boys and girls, please look at the slide. It's a request to all of you. These are very necessary things. Don't ignore these things. And that will make your grammar very weak if you are not making yourself comfortable. These बहुत लोगों को हो रहा है कि मैम क्या ये कर रही हैं. But this is for you. देखो सारे बच्चों ने वीडियो ऑफ कर रखा है इसीलिए कि मैम को पता ही नहीं चले. और मेरा दिमाग खराब करोगे, मैं एक एक को बाहर करना शुरू करूंगी अभी सब के सब. ये नाटक क्यों करते हो भाई तुम लोग रोज रोज? ज़ारा Shreyas. See, it's very easy. Let me make it, actually, I want to make you easy. Why you're wasting your net and everything? If you're not interested, just leave the class. You're wasting your money of your parents. Leave your class if you're not interested. Don't keep your videos off every day. So now, see the structure of this sentence. First part is having if. This is called if clause. And this is written in simple present. I think you all are familiar with the types of tenses and the formats, obviously. Now see, if I'm talking about present simple or simple present, the structure is clearly showing you. The structure is clearly showing you. If you don't water flowers, they die. Both the parts of this conditional, one conditional sentences, the main clause and the if clause part are in simple present tense. ठीक है? तो इस तरह के sentences के थ्रू हम किसी को कोई general truth बताते हैं. ठीक है? We used to tell them simple truths or we used to advise. अगर किसी को हमें सलाह देना होता है तो हम जब conditional sentences लगाते हैं वो होता है सिंपल प्रेजेंट में. यानी सेंटेंस का दोनों पार्ट हमारा जो होगा वो सिंपल प्रेजेंट में होगा. तो इसको हम बोलते हैं जीरो कंडीशनल्स. Okay, now see the first conditional. What are first conditionals? First conditionals, again, it is a conditional sentence. So it will have definitely two parts. One if clause part and the second one is mean clause part. Now, what is the difference from the zero conditionals between zero and first? You have seen already that in zero conditional, both the parts of the sentence are in simple present, but there is a difference in here. First part or the if clause part will be your in simple present, but the mean clause and where the result or the action will be shown to you, that is in your simple future. यानी sentence का एक part जो होता है बच्चों, जो हमारा if clause वाला section होगा वो मेरे simple present में होगा. जैसे यहाँ देखो एक example में, if the weather is nice, we will go for a walk. So my action of going for a walk is dependent on the weather. The condition is कि मौसम अच्छा होगा. ये जो मेरा section है देखो ये simple present में है ना, simple present में.
Ma'am, you are on mute position.
Disconnected and this happens. Adivya, thank you. Second time you are making me aware that I am mute. Bak bak main kar rahi hu. Okay, let's see. So how we are going to recognize this is in simple future. Then there is a use of will. And a will जहाँ use करते हैं बच्चों simple future में, ये देखो ये जो हमारा action word है, ये verb है, ये हमारा basic form में है ना. So this is your first conditional, जिसमें एक condition जो है मेरा वो simple present में है और दूसरा simple future में है. ये कहाँ use होता है first conditional? The first conditionals refers to the present and future. It expresses a possible condition and its probable result in the future. ऐसे एक सेंटेंस जब आप पढ़ोगे तो एक ऐसा पॉसिबल कंडीशन जो हो सकता है ना, मौसम अच्छा बुरा हो सकता है, इस तरह का सेंटेंस जो होता है वो हमें बताता है एक पॉसिबल कंडीशन का. और लेकिन हाँ ये है कि वो प्रेजेंट में नहीं, वो फ्यूचर में, फ्यूचर के उसका जो उस कंडीशन का रिजल्ट जो होगा वो हमें कभी फ्यूचर में मिलेगा. जैसे यहाँ देखो ना, if the weather is nice, we will go for a walk. If you don't apologize, she will never trust you again. अगर अभी आप उसे माफ नहीं करोगे तो आगे भी कभी वो आप पे भरोसा नहीं करोगे. Sorry, इफ यू डोंट अपोलोजाइज, भरोसा नहीं, माफी नहीं मांगोगे, शी विल नेवर ट्रस्ट यू अगेन, वो दोबारा कभी आप पे मतलब विश्वास नहीं करेगी। अगर मतलब मेरा अभी का एक्शन विल अफेक्ट माय फ्यूचर, है ना, अभी का जो ये प्रेजेंट कंडीशन है ये मेरे आगे फ्यूचर को इफेक्ट करेगा, इसका रिजल्ट मुझे फ्यूचर में मिलेगा। तो ऐसे सेंटेंसेस हमारे फर्स्ट कंडीशनल्स कहलाते हैं। इसके बाद हमारा सेकंड कंडीशनल, लुक एट द सेकंड कंडीशनल। व्हाट आर सेकंड कंडीशनल्स? What the structure will show you. See, first structure is, if I had a lot of money, I would buy a big house. If I knew his number, I would phone him. ये क्या है? या तो ऑलरेडी ये पास्ट में है, सब कुछ एक्शन भी पास्ट में था, है ना, ये अनसर्टेन है एक्चुअली, दिस इज एन अनरियल सिचुएशन, दिस इज एन हाइपोथेटिकल सिचुएशन, इमेजिनरी कह सकते हैं या इम्पॉसिबल कह सकते हैं, जो अब हो नहीं सकता, होने की कोई चांसेस ही नहीं, बिकॉज इट्स ऑलरेडी हैपेंड। इफ आई हैड अ लॉट ऑफ मनी आई वुड बाय अ बिग हाउस, अगर मेरे पास पैसा होता तो मैं घर खरीदता, मतलब अभी नहीं है ना आगे होने की चांसेस है ना, ये जो जिसकी बात हो रही है ये ऑलरेडी हो चुका है ना। सो दिस इज योर इफ क्लॉज सेक्शन एंड इट इज इन पास्ट टेंस, सिंपल पास्ट टेंस, है ना। फॉर्म ऑफ वर्ब इज इन V2 form.